course, college football ready to roll in week 3. It's the Black Knights and the Syracuse Orange. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Howie Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Syracuse will kick off and will be underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll move the tight end. From the gun. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Behind the line, it's Lee. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for on us.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like knowing guys are around you.
The punt was just an illusion. They snapped it to the up end. Oh, a lot of space. Rams him with the stiff arm. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
I love the aggressive nature. They told us coming into this game they were just going to let everything go. And here we are in the first drive of the game. They line up in the punt formation, and they fake it. Not just that, they pick it up, and this drive is staying alive. I love it.
From the gun, the running back has it. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Working on 4th down, no dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, and now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
brought down after a short gain.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throwing Angelic. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Knights offense will go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot, but nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
Second down to the air. Setting up the screen.
That's a really good play by this defense because you want to run the screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stay home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
And the Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Snowed under by the defense.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
The Black Knights will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Now on the move. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Man, you want to talk about confidence in your running game on 4th down to keep it on the ground from that distance and pick up the 1st down.
That's one of those things in practice, coaches probably like, anybody, any place, anytime, anywhere, this is who we are, we're physical.
There he goes! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Black Knights!
And I'm kind of surprised that's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Angelic. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
He's now 2nd down.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Making the adjustment on the play. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. This time it's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Powers inside. Turning it on. Big pickup on the down here to keep this drive moving and give them the 1st down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. The run inside. It's Johnson. Stopped right there.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Steve Angelic throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wide receiver going in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Reels it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Black Knights offense will go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Out wide left, it's Robinson. Snags it, and there's running room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Gain of 22. That's a first down for the offense.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Press center down's going to the air. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Second down, gonna throw it. And as he throws, just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
I just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Searching for space. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Syracuse mere inches away from a third down conversion.
Let him go! Go!
Turns into the pile. They pull him down, but he's got enough. And it'll be a first down for this offense.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense, because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory?
Ready.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Angeli from the gun on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Out wide right, it's Weaver. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Throwing Angeli. He's going to take off. Got the first down. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
That has to sting as a defense. In a third and obvious passing situation, you're going against this dual-threat quarterback you know can scramble, right? You've got to have somebody at home either spying him or near.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Syracuse. Up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw one first. Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he gets rid of it.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Angeli unloads to the wideout. Caught, it's Weaver. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Syracuse right back at it.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Driven back. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes a catch. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. Ready to try the point after. Oh, it's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give is to Miller. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Changing the routes with his receivers. Steve Angeli. He lost it high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Booster!
From the gun on third down, Steve Angeli. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45 on his way. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Black Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Throwing Angelic. Finds his man. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Caught by Williams on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Angelic. He lets one fly deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense... Fourth down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Offense will go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Got some green grass. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Tight end now in motion. Keep it on the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Sweep.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. From the gun, it's Johnson. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Motion from the wide receiver. Angeli from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
That is no good. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Keeps it moving. It's Turner. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Motion from the wideout. Steve Angeli. Grant behind the line. It's Johnson. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
On first down from their own 22. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback changing the play. Give to the single back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats and what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on third down, Steve Angeli. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
And how about a third down? They try to attack the outer part of the field. A lot of time, those out routes are the hardest passes to throw. Defense ready. Good third down defense, and they get the win on that one.
Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Black Knights offense will go to work. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Left side, it's Lee. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass would bring up 4th down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, he has to have it. Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Cuse. He got a step and just dusted the field. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Deep in the end zone, it's Robinson. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Black Knights offense will go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new.
Snags it, and he's open. Inside the 50. Electrified play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. And the Black Knights in the hurry-up. Working the ground game.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten paths to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Kent. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Wants to keep it in the air. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target. They're just not on the same page.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires immediately. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Ready to go on the attack on this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. He's changing the play. And Jelly from the gun on 3rd. To really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing and Jelly. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Punt is on its way. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Man, did that just change in a hurry. You're winning. You're about to get the football back in the fourth quarter. Got a chance to put more points on the board, and you cough the ball up and give life, give breath, momentum back to the other squad. What a turn of events.
First play of this drive. Spits it out to the back. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And obviously the offense is in a difficult position here, and you're asking a lot from them. They're down by a touchdown, not a lot of time on the clock, deep in your own end, but this is something that you're trained for. Coaches always put their offense in this situation in practice leading up to the big game. It takes timing, it takes execution, but that is something this offense is ready to do.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the fourth down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Upstairs to make the catch. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And your number one goal when you blitz is to get to the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable, and they didn't do it. They didn't get home. Quarterback had a little bit too much time. You could tell, felt too comfortable. Didn't even get a hit on him.
Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Wants to throw again. He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Defense ends this game in style. Coming up with a turnover, and now they can just leave it out.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football.